This is pre-correction Romanian deadlift. I inadvertently deleted the Romanian deadlift post-correction, so I can only do an analysis on the pre-correction. I will do two corrections here. One is front and the other is side for the Romanian deadlift. Both of these are also done somewhat incorrectly due to the fact that I did not instruct Christian not to do the shoulder shrug. That is my fault, of course, and should not be held against him. Of course, it won't be, but just a saying. At any rate, initial analysis of this is simple. You can see right here in Christian's back, he has a nice round to the back. If you look at his shoulders, he's rounded across the shoulders there. He really does need to keep his shoulders straight and back. That may be a weakness in his shoulders, but it may also be a tightness in his shoulders as well. You'll see that as we go through the progression and as we eventually reach the points in the exercise where you can see his right shoulder is creating some mobility issues for him. So we'll step through the process one time. All right, and as he lowers down into it, you can see that round in the back continues. There's a round in the back there as he goes down. As he begins to bend forward, probably what I want to do here really to show you this is, as I want you to, so that you can see this, is I'm going to put a line straight down his back in a straight line. And then let's see how much of a posterior shift he really gets. I don't believe there's very much here. All right, so there is a little bit of a posterior shift as he goes down, but we still continue to have this round in the back as well. Let's do that again. That didn't show up real well. There it is. That rounding of the back. You need to really be pulling the shoulders back, holding the back straight at the hip. Definitely needs to be posterior shifted. He could do better, but there's not an issue there. I think he did fine in the analysis earlier. Let's see. Moving on, we can go to the fact that if you'll notice that right now he's not looking too bad, but look where he goes to as he begins to pull up. Boom, look at that shoulder change. He pulls, he extends, and it's his right shoulder that drops. You can look at this angle right here. Let me go back and get the angle tool. That angle right there is about 93, maybe 90. Oops. Yeah, it's about 93. Let's go with that 91, 92. Yeah. About a 91, 92 degree angle there. Again, this is, if you ask me, if my expert analysis of this, if I apply that same there, you can see that that's probably pretty close to the same angle. Look at that. Almost the same angle at the shoulder. It's all related to his shoulder mobility that we saw in the overhead squat and in the front squat. In the other example here, while he's not struggling too badly, he shouldn't have his head up. Having the head up when he's doing a Romanian deadlift creates pressure on the spine and the upper back. Probably should keep his head more of a 45, looking down this way. Let's get rid of those guys there. We'll continue through the motion. Yeah, once again here we've got one angle here. Wait a minute. We got one angle here. Got another angle there. Really no need to really analyze that angle. But if you had more of a posterior shift, that angle might be here instead of 141. It might be there instead. So all things being equal, I would like to see a little bit more posterior shift out of him. So he gets ready, he loads up, loads up, loads up, boom, he explodes up. Good maneuver there. It looks like good motion right there. That's kind of a Romanian deadlift for you. Of course, then he goes on into the shrug, and that's not required. The same thing over here. He lifts up. Look at the shoulders. You can see the shoulders still out of alignment. It even looks like the hips to some degree are following the bar. That is the completion of that maneuver. All right.